Alright, well, here we go. Let's get underway. Hopefully things go well. What do I want to take? If I take the softer set, that gives me an extra set of softs at the end of the race. Yeah, I'm going to take the softer set. That way, if I, for some reason, qualify outside the top 10, I'll be able to start on a brand new set of soft tires. Or if there's a late race safety car, I have a fresh set of softs at the end. And I can still do 3 runs of qualifying. But here we go. Welcome back, everybody. We are headed to Great Britain and the Silverstone circuit here for round 8 of our 12-round season. So the 2/3 mark we're just hitting. We have officially decided to combine the 2 divisions up into one. Check weather, overcast and dry. Okay, that was something I was a little bit worried about. But we've combined the divisions together, so it's all one big competition now. The only difference is that we will be making up Australia, which was the only race that we ran separately. We're having a vote on a different track to run there, and then we'll see what we want to do with that as far as making that 12th round.
All personnel be aware, car leaving.
But here we go. Finally, no rain, dry sessions. Let's get ourselves out of the pit lane, get onto some laps here. Silverstone, very high speed circuit. And we gotta be careful not to bin it coming out of the pit lane as a la Roman Grosjean. Let's find ourselves, we got a bit of clean air to work with right now. So we should have a pretty smooth first run. Went through quite a few setup iterations getting it dialed in. I got one dialed in that I really liked, and then I had a wild idea to go with, to click all the downforce down one setting. And that set me on another couple iterations, and that ended up being the fastest of them. So my suspension settings didn't really change. Pretty stiff rear end like last week to help kind of control the flicks. But really, it's just going to be all about a clean lap here. So into stow. Later apex than I used to. You can usually use some of that runoff, but here we go. Into the final chicane. And we'll start our flying lap. Be very careful getting the power down, but you want to get down as early as you can out of that final corner to get a good run down the start-finish straight. So here we are into the first corner. Abbey, flat out right-hander, flick it back left, and then hard on the brakes for this village complex. Very tight left-hander coming up. Get it shifted all the way down. Try and hook up that apex and get on the throttle, much like the final chicane, as early as you possibly can. Get that DRS zone, and now we are down, headed into Brooklands, about 60 meters. We were a little early there. Carry the inside, and then we're going to kind of double apexes. Swing it out, and then try and dive it back in to get a good straight line exit before heading down the old main straight where you see all the grid boxes. You're going to go flat into Cops here, pitch it in, try and not run out wide. In race with the understeer, you're going to run out kind of wide now through the Maggots and Beckett's complex. Carry a lot of speed through there. We're actually a little deep to that first one, so we have to get off the throttle a little bit earlier. And ooh, I think we've taken a little too much curb there. Yep. That's unfortunate. It took a little bit too much curb. But we're gonna... no, we're not. We're gonna we're gonna cam this lap here. We're gonna throw that one away. Invalidated it, but I want to make sure I get 3 runs in. Next run out, we'll be a little bit more cautious coming through there. Just hooked it up a little bit too much, a little too much grip. I was talking about the understeer, of course, and then I didn't get the understeer. You definitely get that understeer in the race through there. And then I was just a little bit late on the brakes through Stowe, which is that little right-hander at the top of the hill, where I decided to abandon the lap entirely and just bring it into the pit lane. Thank God, no rain, just cloudiness. Track temperature is going to stay the same. Let's drive out and get our second run in here. See if it's, let's try and get a good run in. So many little areas to invalidate your lap. It's like somebody's dropped it in the first chicane. Or not chicane, but set of corners, rather. Turn 1 is basically flat the entire race, except for the very first time through it, coming off the grid. If you're at the front of the grid, you can, and you get clear of P2. If you start on pole and get clear of the second position car, you can go from that outside line. You can take a normal racing line, but the way that everybody has to kind of check up through there, you have to lift off. So that's something we're going to hopefully qualify decently and avoid. But as of right now, we don't have a time in because of that invalidation, so we'll see what we can do lap time wise. Alright, so burning off a little bit extra fuel here. Go and throttle as early as you can coming through Stowe there. Sun. Doo-doo-doo-doo. A little bit squirrely through the first sector there, so. May not be the best lap time we're ever gonna do. Keep it in the lines. Okay, that was nearly another invalidation. Oh, I did it again. Well, I guess let's finish the lap, see what kind of time we do. Actually, I have that extra set of softs. Okay. Alright, quick in, quick out. We should be able to get... it'll be close. It will be close to get 2 laps in. I can't believe I've invalidated twice, though. It's not what I want to be doing. Alright, come on, boys. Push me in the garage. Let's get some new tires on. Give me the screen. Okay. Reset tires. Get out there. I think it's going to be real touch and go to get a final lap in. It's going to be real touch and go getting another lap in. So if we invalidate this one, then we'll just have to dive back in. Or we'll just crash the car. Also a good strategy. That is unbelievable. I don't think I've ever done that. Well, definitely gonna have to. This is a disastrous qualifying for me.
Okay, you have wing damage. This will be a major performance impact unless you box for a new one.
Alright, well, let's get back around. Reset my brain. Keep an eye on the, gotta keep an eye on the track map. Ooh, 24.8, that's a good quick time for him. I can't believe you've done this. Well, these tires luckily won't be too, well, these ones will be kind of cooked because of the spin. Okay, I've got tons of daylight behind me. Alright, well, not ideal. Okay. We'll take the extra tire wear. We're going to fill for 2 laps. Fill for 2 laps worth. Put 5 laps in. Get back out on the track.
We're set.
Let's not make any more mistakes. Stupid, stupid. Alright. Brain in the right spot. Can be quick enough. Not even looking at anybody else's times. Haven't put a, I just need to put a time up. Good lap from Povey there. Okay. 15 laps. Ooh, back in a little Larry there. Bank one. Pressure's on here. Ooh, catch the slide. Oh man. I don't know how I kept the car from spinning there, but we have a valid lap still. Alright, P7, so we can go faster. Yeah, that traffic really hurt me. Wow, not enough to improve, huh?
"30 seconds left in the session."
Alright. Taking a little bit of extra tire wear into this one. I'm gonna have to come in a little early. Not the best qualifying I've ever done. P7 isn't terrible, considering I didn't set a valid lap till pretty late. Alright, let's go ahead and have the AI just go ahead and park this baby. How far off was I? I was 3/10 from Gali. A little ahead of Wall Street. Interesting, he's on the mediums. Detail best lap. I probably could have gone P5. Could have put myself between Racer and Habsfan. I have much better race pace than those two guys, though. So, well, Habsfan Nick has been plagued with connection issues. But we've got Fast 6 up front, Povey. We're down in P7. Alrighty, so here we go. Sunny and dry for the race. So I need to drive. This kind of locks me in. I was kind of going between a pushed first stint or a tire and fuel conservation first stint, and this is going to kind of lock me into a slower first stint. I'm going to have to take care of the tires a little bit more, but yeah, I'm going to have to come in on lap 9. So we are all the way down, put in only 25 laps worth of fuel. Yeah, I think that'll be pushing them a little bit. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. All right, everybody else getting their strategy in. So Povey has the inside line at the start up in front there.
Right, let's get the car up to temperature on this lap. We're learning the gears, so go through them all if you can.
Just get the temperature into the car. See how we do around Pali here.
Radar is clear. Weather is looking good for now.
No threat of rain this week, thankfully. Middle of the pack, P7 of 14. If I could sort my qualifying performances, I'd probably perform a lot better in races. If you look at Monza, where I qualified 4th and came on the podium, came P2. But right now, I've got to work my way through some cars. We've got Wall Street behind, who's on the medium compound. Hopefully we can get a little better launch than him. Get off the line a little bit quicker. He's pretty racy. All right, here we go.
The rest of the grid is forming up. Be patient and watch for the lights.
All right.
The team want you to shift up through the gears earlier. They think it'll save fuel.
Oh, please no wing damage. Oh, come on! Are you kidding me? You've got to be fucking kidding me.
Caution, caution.
Why? Why even fucking bother if that dude's just gonna send it up the fucking inside? God damn it, man.
That was a bad start, but don't overreact. We can salvage this.
I gave him all the space in the world and he just runs me right into the side of me. God damn it, people. Well, it's gonna be another one of those days. I've got some wing damage from that too. No safety car to help me out. Use one at this point. It's fucking bullshit, man. Yeah, I've got wing damage. Yep, that lime green wing. You almost ran into the back of me on the start. It's 2 weeks in a row now where I had my race ruined by something that was entirely not my fault.
Green flag.
Yeah, that front wing is broken. Car doesn't turn. Okay, well, here we are driving through the field.
Yellow flag.
Once again.
Gap to teammate ahead is 16.3 seconds.
to a track where I need that front wing grip too.
Okay, we're low on fuel. Try shifting up the gears a little sooner. This should help us save some fuel. Okay, you're creating some breathing space between you and the car behind by a few seconds per lap.
Okay, one more position to get into the points. Yeah, the turn I just went
The
through
gap to the car ahead is
on lap 1
4.9 seconds.
was giving a car space on the inside, and he just ran it all the way into me off the outside and spun me. I qualified 7th. I was running, I think, 7th at the time. But I picked up some minor front wing damage from it, which through this set of corners is absolutely a killer. Look, the car just doesn't turn. I'm definitely losing tons of pace. Once I still 5 seconds up. Make sure you change the wing. Yeah, so I was on the outside of this corner here. He hit this curb and just careened into me on that exit curb. I had a car on the outside of me, so I had nowhere to go. He's behind us now. I think he picked up even more damage, but it spun us. Put me straight, 20 seconds off the back of the field. So frustrating start to say the least, but just gotta keep our eyes forward, try and claw back some positions. Yeah, we got
No issues
1.5
with tyre
seconds
wear
off.
for now. Keep taking care of them.
Lap 8, I'm gonna come in. Put on the mediums.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the
I'm running
mediums.
so off the pace right now. So far off the pace. And the pit lane is so long on this track. It's you lose a ton of time every time you go into it. So next lap, I'm coming in. Get new tires, get new front wing, and see what we can do. See what we can do to the end here. Especially now that the tires are starting to go off. Not having those soft tires offsetting that lack of
Gap
front
to
wing
car in front is 4.0
really
seconds.
hurting my pace. I need a safety car.
You're increasing the gap to the car behind by a few. Keep this up.
It's unfortunate. I felt even with the poor qualifying, I had a chance at the podium. Yeah, 11th right now. I mean, why am I braking so stupidly early there? I'm misreading the brake markers. Come on, brain. Yeah, I need to make up one more position to get into the points. I qualified 7th. I fell, obviously, when I got spun, all the way back to 14th. Made my way past a couple of cars. AWD Turbo guy struggled. He went off. Stanier, who is that orange one you just saw flick onto the timing screen. He's the one who hit me. He's on a set of hard tires.
Confirmed.
Right,
we'll receive you at the end of this lap.
The fact that I'm just botching a lot of my braking points and still closing on people is encouraging. Yeah, so top left, so now that the car's in control, top left is the positions, P11 of 14. You can see me and the time deltas of the two cars ahead and behind me. Top right is the laps, so lap 9 of 26. And then your lap times, your sector times. The bottom right panel is the thing that I'm changing around a lot, which is my fuel mix and stuff, brake balance, differential setting,
Complete.
and that's
Go
where you
now.
also see the overtake button, which is that extra electrical energy. Oh, I really don't want to come out and fight with him. Alright, well.
Up to speed now. Let's get some heat into those tires.
If he has any shred of decency, he'll let me through.
Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilize some of this energy.
So I'm going to need to be kind of gentle on the tires the first part of this stint. I'm running them a fair bit longer than they are probably made for. I'm just going to save fuel behind him for a moment. Ooh, he almost took me out again!
Okay, clear.
Yeah. Normal runners ahead, 27 seconds up the road. Sambeam still hasn't come in. Yeah, it's frustrating because I know I didn't qualify well. I had a rough qualifying session. Invalidated a few my first two attempts on laps. And then you know, did okay. Not exactly a blistering lap time, but you know, for me, in my race pace, seventh is something to work off of. I have good race pace.
Okay, gap ahead is 30.5 seconds.
So one thing on the HUD you'll notice is on the bottom right, my little, called the multifunction display, the MFD, I have my fuel mix and I'm minus 0.43 laps. That means I'm under fueled by that amount. You'll notice I'm switching it a lot. So through a lot of the sections where getting traction down and not outright power is important, or going through corners, I'm typically going to flick it down to that lean mixture to save fuel. And then when I get onto a straightaway, I'll use that standard or that rich mix. Right now I'm using standard because I need to get that number, that minus 0.43 into the green before the end of the race. Otherwise, I will have run out of gas. But now that little green button that says disable, just switching back to overtaking as I turn the overtake button off. That's the extra electrical power from the hybrid engines. It gives about another 160 horsepower while it's active, so a significant bump. And that is charged by that percentage. You see the ERS number. That's how much battery charge I have to use on it. And that is recovered by the heat from the turbos and also, like the electric car, regenerative braking. So you'll see that number go up when I hit real heavy braking zones. So typically once I have the car hooked up on the throttle, I'll use a bit of that just to get me through the lower gears quickly. And then just kind of use the engine to keep me going. And then obviously you'll see me use it whenever I'm trying to actually overtake somebody, when I'm trying to pass somebody. So I want to keep some in the bank, as it were. Okay, so P11, Kel is 5 seconds up the road from us. Okay. We're closing quickly, so we should catch him pretty soon.
2 seconds.
Now that I've got a front wing that is undamaged, I can close up a lot quicker.
Okay, at the current pace and fuel settings, we won't have enough fuel for the end of the race. Consider lowering the fuel mix.
And then underneath the speedometer and RPM numbers there's those little red and green bars. That's actually my throttle and brake application. So how much throttle I'm putting on, how much brake I'm putting on. So you can see how I attack the corners in the car if you're watching that. Should be at a fuel level and a grip level. Yeah, that's flat out now. It'll hit changeover point at some point where I'm going to have to start lifting through that corner. Carried a little too much speed, left the engine turned up a little too long into that area. I like to turn it down a little earlier, but I was talking and thinking of other things, so my brain's in a couple spots.
Caution. track
They're a
is
lap
clear.
down.
Green flag.
2.8 seconds to him in front.
The gap to the car ahead is 2.8 seconds.
Thanks, Jeff. I just said that. There. That's where I should be turning that down. Then I don't carry as much speed through here. And get a better exit. 1.6 seconds back of him now. Continuing to turn good laps. That's what matters. Chuck just got online. Sorry, Chuck. Looks like Nick is having connection problems again. This is not where I wanted to catch him. I'm going to blend off just a little bit. Now let's open up the gap.
Some breathing space between you and the car behind by a few seconds per lap.
One slot's in pits. He's on much fresher tires. Thought for sure he'd make those hards last till he could put on soft tires at the end though. Alright, so we're up into the points. Hopefully Kel puts more of a fight against Onslaught than he did against me. I need him to hold him up for a little bit. Wall Street setting fast lap. It was quick. It was definitely quick. Probably should have been Division 1 to start the season. Loverino's in the pits. He's on soft tires though. I don't think I'll be able to catch him. Only 9 laps up to go in this one. We'll see how he does on those soft tires. I need to save a little bit more fuel though. I'm starting to burn a little too much. got a bit of a cushion to Kel behind us, so we'll... save some fuel. Voki and Hapster and Nick are battling it out.
Gap to car in front is 3.2 seconds.
Let's conserve in this middle little phase. Tires are going to be pretty unhappy by the end. What are they at? 28% on the front left. That's the one that takes the biggest punishment.
This pace is strong, but be aware your tires need to go the distance.
I swear, the developers of this game must have without telling anybody, because every time I talk about something, Jeff immediately comes back on and says what I was saying. Are they reading my mind? Or are they just listening to me talk? I mean, I guess it wouldn't have to be telepathy. They could just be not feed into the microphone, I suppose. I am using one. Yeah, I think P9 is going to be about as good as it gets for us, barring any kind of late race shenanigans. Onslaught is still behind Kel. Alright, I need to start saving some battery charge too. We'll see if El Gloverino came in too early and is getting tire fall off. So scary coming through those two corners once you start to get some good tire wear on, because the car gets a little light and floaty. Even with all the downforce stuff.
Gap ahead is 3.5
See if he's carrying
seconds.
any
They're on
penalties.
fresh softs. Their tyres are 1 lap old. The time last lap was a 1:29.2. You're falling back by 1/10 a lap. Caution,
No penalties,
caution.
right?
The
Ooh.
virtual safety car is out. Reduce speed and maintain a positive delta. Okay, slow down, slow down. Your delta is negative, which means you are too fast. Reduce your pace.
Okay, this is a good opportunity to save fuel. If a full safety car had come out right there, it would have been amazing. They would have been able to get into the pits.
Virtual safety car is ending. Maintain your pace until the green flag. VSC ending. Wait for green. Yellow flag.
Okay, one thing I learned last week. You need to be careful under the VSC restarts for cold tires.
gap to the car in front is 3.2 seconds.
Yeah, pretty in tune with the knowledge that they want me to know, I guess. Voki, AI Voki in the pit lane. Okay. Ooh. Okay, Nick crashed.
Green flag. You're increasing the gap on the car behind by 0.5 per lap.
That's a real bummer. I have to say Nick's a good driver. He's pretty quick. But he's had so many connection issues this season. Power problems, internet problems. And you can see how he just like dropped out.
Okay, the gap behind is 6.7 seconds.
3 seconds back of Oklahoma. I don't know how close he is to picking up a penalty. But if he picks one up, I want to be inside that 3 second mark.
There's 5 laps of fuel remaining.
He's starting to lose those soft tires. Let's go. Let's chase him down. Make it happen. I'm starting to lose lap time as well, though. My tires aren't exactly in golden shape either. Whew, back end stepped out on me a little bit there. Yeah, it's such a shame to see Nick retire.
Be aware we expect the grip levels to start falling away soon.
Really, the fact that the back end just tried to pass the front like 3 corners ago wasn't the indication that that was the case?
The gap to the car ahead is 2.4 seconds. They're on old softs. Their tyres are 4 laps old. The time last lap was a 1 minute 30.0. You're gaining by around 0.6 a lap.
They still have no penalty. 0.6, that's going to be close.
We're trailing our teammate by 30.4 seconds.
.7, 3 laps to go.
Gap to car in front is 1.7 seconds.
Pushing hard here, pushing hard.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
Starting to lose tire performance here. He's got a little more than me through there. I need to start saving some battery up for an attack. Gonna be just outside of DRS, I think. Yeah. Just slow through there. Ah, lost some time to him. No, I'm too far behind. Save the battery. Save the battery, save the fuel. Okay, here we go. Set him up.
There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining.
I think I'm too far back. I don't have the battery for it. You got a really good exit out of there. Okay, one more try, one more try.
This is your final lap of the race.
Ooh, tons of dirty air.
The guy behind is dropping back. We're seeing a gap form.
Just the tiniest bit of traction loss. Fast 6 grabbing another win. Can we get him? He took a lot of grass there.
We pretty much burned off our excess fuel. We'll be back on target soon. Don't wait too long to turn the engine down.
Ooh, around the outside of Stowe. What a fucking move. What a fucking move. There we go. There we go. Whoa. Whoa, big time chase down. Oh, he picked up a 3-second penalty while we were chasing him down too. All right. That is a hell of a recovery drive. That was a hell of a recovery drive. To get punted in the first corner for the first lap and recover that far, god damn. That was a recovery drive. Whew. He defended the inside hard. He defended the inside hard into Stowe. But I had the grip, I had the commitment, and I had the position. Had to make some Had to make some absolute moves to get up there. But Wall Street again on the podium. Nicely done to him. Povey bringing it home second. I was right next to Wall Street at the start of the race. Ooh, that was an exciting one. That was exciting. Hopefully the PC Division 1 race is any bit as exciting as that. Speaking of, about to jump over and head on over there. But first, we'll take you through the finishing order. Fast 6 driver, MJ Povey, Wall Street Gabriel, Galley-Booms 5, Racer 04, myself in P6, El Glavarino, Onslaught, the Cal 89, Voki, Stanier, Sambeam 13, and Hubsfan Nick and AWD Turbo Guy are your DNFs. But thank you guys for watching. Appreciate it. I'm glad, Ron, you can make it onto this one, Ellsworth. It's good to see you. We are going to jump over to the Division 1 PC race. So I'll switch over my settings, and then I'm going to be joining them on the F1 Racing League channel on Twitch here. So I'm co-streaming on their channel. It won't be up on mine. But y'all have a good one. I will catch you guys next time in the final third of the season. Take it all easy. Peace.